Last week we learned about the element of color and how colors relate to one another. This week we will discuss how value, color, and perspective can work together to provide the illusion of depth in a landscape. Aerial perspective is also called atmospheric perspective and is the effect of the atmosphere on objects that are far away. The most common example of atmospheric perspective is a mountain landscape. Let's look at this one. Notice the peaks take on a bluer hue the further back they go. This is called color perspective and is the type of perspective found on a clear day when the particles in the air reflect the blue of the sky, thus causing the faraway peaks to appear blue. Here are some other examples of color perspective. More commonly, when an artist or photographer thinks of atmospheric perspective, he thinks of value perspective. Value perspective is the appearance of faraway objects to decrease in value rather than color. The amount of particles present in the air will determine the intensity of the effect. The amount of light can affect the range of values as well. Intense varied light has a larger effect on the contrast in value than with filtered or even light. Here we see an overcast sky with streaks of bright sunlight. As we look farther into the distance, we see the receding hills appearing lighter and lighter. In the redwood forest, the canopy of trees blocks some of the light, and with a little mist through the trees, the result is different than with an even amount of light. For any artist who wants to convey a dramatic scene, adding atmospheric perspective through mist and varied lighting is one of the most effective ways. Atmospheric perspective is not limited to only ground level though. Here, at roughly 25,000 feet, or nearly 5 miles above the ground, the curvature of the Earth can be seen almost fading completely into the distant sky. Here we have a view of the ocean floor, and here we see atmospheric perspective even on Mars. Your assignment this week is to find an image and make a monochromatic value scale. More details about the assignment are posted in this week's forum. A simple way to make a color image monochromatic is to use photo editing software. If you don't have a program that you use already, you can use Pixlr. It's free, easy to use, and runs on both Windows 7 through 10 and Mac. Go to www.pixlr.com and click on the Pixlr editor. Choose one of the options. For this demo, I will use an image that has been saved to my computer. Once your image has loaded, go to Filter and click on Night Vision. I have the option of adjusting the gain, which is the intensity of the color, and the noise. For this image, I'm setting my gain to about 75 and the noise level to almost 0. Next, I want to adjust the hue and saturation. So I'll go to Adjustment and click on Hue and Saturation. This color is a little too intense, so I'll bring the saturation down to about -35. After that, I can adjust the hue to whatever I want it to be. Be sure to follow directions given in your assignment. I look forward to seeing everyone's monochromatic images.